Welcome back, everyone. So, what did you think about this interesting potential use for your veranda? Were you for or were you against? Just as a reminder, so the details were, it started off by talking about the popularity of self-grilling meat right in front of you, right at the table, right before you pop it into your mouth for the perfect taste. Obviously, really popular here in Korea and in a number of other countries around the world. You've seen this kind of cooking and eating in restaurants. Probably for us, we're more familiar with it in the summertime at outdoor barbecues, going camping, taking your little coals and grill out there. But how about in your house, the home grill experience? Obviously, though, smells and so on can be a bit of an issue. So rather than doing it in your regular kitchen or at your dining table, why not try it on the veranda? You're nearer to the outside, you've got probably a bigger window that you can open, better ventilation, especially if the weather is nice. It could be a bit of the outdoor experience without having to actually hike off into the mountains or, drag your barbecue to somewhere else. Logical idea. But some people have been complaining about this veranda barbecue because the smells might be drifting up to their apartment. Some people might like the smell. Lovely bit of samgyeopsal going down there. But of course, there is always the potential for that. Maybe they've hung their washing out and it's absorbing, the meaty smell, and that could be pretty annoying if you've just freshly washed your clothes. So there's been a bit of debate back and forth. Some people love this new trend. Some people are not so into it. Some people are complaining. But anyway, it's an interesting idea for us to think about and debate. So let's sort of rewind back to the original issue of freshly grilled, personally grilled meat. Do you, John, often cook on a hot plate at your table at home? Do you have one even?
I do have one. Yes, cool. It is actually a big one. I didn't know it was called a hot plate until now, but I just always called it the pancake maker. Because that's where you make pancakes and stuff. It's a big flat thing where you make pancakes and whatever. Anyways, so I had that and I was like, you know what? I want that experience that I get in the restaurants at home. I'm going to crack a bottle of soju. I'm going to have my lettuce and all my toppings and everything. And I'm going to grill right here. And I'm going to have my computer right here. And I'm just going to drink and grill at the same time. It sounds like a great night. And open the window because I knew there was going to be fumes and everything. What I was not prepared for is the layers and layers of grease that would get everywhere.
Oh, really?
Oh, because you're cooking meat, and that meat will have fat, and that fat will pop off. Not in the excited, today's popping off real good. I mean, they will explode, small explosions, sending grease in all directions, which I spent the entirety of, I think it must have been a day or two of finding it and cleaning it.
Oh, no.
And I never did it again.
One-off. So the pancake maker just sits there now in the kitchen?
Well, it makes pancakes now instead of samgyeopsal or something. And a little bit of meat might be okay, but in the kitchen, in the right context, yeah.
So you plastic wrap everything in the room before you start. Yeah. I hadn't thought about the fat popping issue.
So they do have screens that you can do, but it's still a little bit, it's not the greatest.
Good thoughts. Word of warning there to the veranda barbecuers out there. So how about this whole veranda issue? In your opinion, we're all going to be different. Is it acceptable to grill meat on the veranda? Why or why not?
Number one, coming from America, this is screaming, yes, yes, do it. Because we love the good barbecue, right? It's great. Coming from the news where there are house fires constantly, then I'm a little bit more on the cautious side, should we be cooking greasy, oily meat that could easily catch fire in a house or apartment? Maybe you need to be a little bit more responsible to do it, and I don't know if they're all going to be responsible. However, generally, 85% I'm on board.
You know, I hadn't thought about the greater risks of house fires. Yes. Especially, again, when it's mentioning like the washing just hanging there and then gas burning or...
Yeah. I think an electric hot plate would probably be better.
Safer, for sure.
There we go. Solved it. Done. Cook your meat, people.
Yes. Keep it electric. As you mull over and explore the grey areas of this issue, don't forget to hit the spot. By that, I mean the vocabulary section. You know what the best bit is. So enjoy that and come back and see us in the next article. Bye-bye.
Hit the spot.
Hit the spot.
Ventilation system.
Ventilation system.
Fumes.
Fumes.
Nuisance.
Nuisance.
Maxim.
Maxim.